So, you want to hike the Albanian Alps. Beautiful, right? You might want to think twice after you see what we just went through. They're also known as the Accursed Mountains, and we hiked 17 kilometres from Valbonë to Theth, and it's a stunning trek when you're appropriately prepared. Spoiler alert, we were not. We hit the trail at -2 degrees Celsius, and the forecast said -7 ahead. As Aussies who thought cold was anything below 20 degrees Celsius, we had a problem. No hiking gear and zero experience with snow or ice. In fact, we nearly called the whole thing off about 1 kilometre in, so get ready for an adventure. Okay, the first part of this journey is about 6:15 now, and our van leaves at 6:45. So the first part is about a 2-hour van ride to the ferry port, and then from there, ferry, and then another van. We first got to find which bus is ours. It stops getting foggy. There's our ferry. We just pulled up and it's freezing, so I'm going to put my puffer jacket on. Ooh.
Shoes, yeah.
Yeah, it looks sick, hey? So we're down to 10 degrees and you can definitely feel the difference. Weather in Valbonë is still the same though. That was the same as 5:30 this morning. Tomorrow it's a sunny 6 degrees.
But tomorrow is looking like the best. Not in the early morning, but
It only warms up around midday though. I guess we'll be hiking for most of the day, so we'll be alright. 2.5 hours later, we just got off the ferry, and now it's a bit confusing which van and bus to catch, but the one with the company name that we took to get here, there's one here, and he said 10 minutes, so we're assuming we go with him.
cold.
And yeah, it's very cold. The thing we're most worried about is
Our feet, our hands, and our noses.
we have like spare singlets we can wrap around our face. Feet, extra pair of socks, I guess, but also socks are kind of planning on putting on our hands.
We haven't thought this through, and they have bears.
The bears are not a problem. We researched it. We researched it. I'll sing
I'll
them away.
more go
So we're in Valbonë now. It took about an hour to get here from the ferry, and look what we're in right now. Like our landscape.
Oh man, look everywhere. 360
Literally
degrees.
360 snow-covered mountains. Yeah, our feet and our hands are going to be the biggest worry, but we won't be walking in actual snow until we get to like the paths, right?
Never know.
I don't know. Hopefully someone will be staying at the same guest house as us who just finished the hike today and then can tell us what the conditions are like
We
up
can
there.
ask. I don't know. We have extra socks we can do, but then
I have
the problem
one
is we
pair.
have nothing for our hands, so it's like
We'll
we
put
gotta
the socks
choose.
on.
No,
Yeah.
well, we gotta choose. But our feet will probably be warmer from the
Because they're
walking.
walking,
But we
yeah.
just gotta be very careful they don't go any like wetness.
Yeah.
Because they're runners, which you really shouldn't wear for this sort of stuff.
It's kind of
But we
what
don't
we
have any
have.
other choice.
We
But
didn't,
did-
like when we were planning this, it wasn't snowing.
No,
and, like, it
it's
wasn't
not
predicted to
normally
snow.
this cold until maybe like late this month or even November. But
So
it's colder this year.
yeah,
But
this
we
is
have,
what we're
we have
working
treated
with.
our shoes with like moisture protectant spray, which
Like a,
I don't know. People are probably going to make fun of us, but hopefully that helps.
I mean, other people were wearing also like runners, but they might have
There might
extra
be like
shoes
there-
to
you
change
get,
into.
You can get like trail runners or like just waterproof runners, but I don't know if they look different or if they look the same.
Sorry, I just gotta take a photo of these mountains right now. Also on the way here, there was like people herding sheep, They're like really scraggly looking, but super cool. And what else? Oh, I had to sit in the front and was buddies with the driver. Yeah. Hello there, little friend. That looks perfectly quaint. I hope we get the triangle room. We got the top of the triangle. Do you want a tour?
Hello.
Hello. There it is. There is no heating source though, so we might be sleeping in these clothes. And the bathroom's outside, so every time you need to go, you got to rug up, I guess. Nice little coat couch.
Are you okay?
I'm too cold to think. It's very nice and welcome on my freezing little fingers.
Subtle hints of mahogany.
We just got told dinner was ready, and look at this feast. We've got some sort of soup, salad, potatoes, chicken. Was that pumpkin or eggplant, you reckon? It's a pastry and a fire.
Well, that cold, nice warm cold.
Morning. It's hike day. Let's do a temperature check, shall we? It's definitely cold. I don't want to stay out here too long. What's the actual temperature say, if you don't mind? -2 feels like -1.
It's a Valbonë.
That's the top of the mountain where we're going. We've got breakfast in front of us and it looks delectable. Some tea. Fig jam. Fritters. Eggs. More fig jam. Feta.
Must be tea, by the way.
Yeah, I'm assuming. A little Turkish coffee, Alex's favourite. Yeah, get some sugar in that. And bread. Yum. We just left our accommodation. It is about an hour walk to the start of the trailhead. So it's going to add on, how many kilometres would you say that is?
I'm not sure exactly.
A kilometre or two to the trail itself.
Do you want to walk on the riverbed?
Yeah. The first part of our walk today, which is not actually part of the trail, but it's a walk along like this dry riverbed, and looking pretty cool already. Okay, that says Theth. We're going this way. Okay, we've come across our first trail marker. That's what we're going to be looking for, and that's how we know we're going the right way.
Yeah.
Good news. And we've even had to I've undone my jacket and taken my mittens off.
Because you don't want to get too hot.
Because yeah, I'm feeling a bit too warm.
Because you don't want to sweat, because sweat's water and sweat
is bad.
Makes you cold.
So it's kind of expected, but we've just come across this sign. Trail closed due to icy conditions. Proceed at your own risk. Check the weather. Professional guide highly recommended. Crampons and ice axe are compulsory. Clearly we're not prepared for that at all, and that warning is not ideal. But we're just going to walk a bit further just because we're here, so we might as well. And then when just before it gets snowy,
When we get snow,
we'll turn around. Oh well. Let's keep walking for a bit, I guess. Well, this is the start of the trail. A bit rocky. When we found out it was going to snow, it was kind of too late. We'd already booked everything. And this kind of weather, that it snowed this early in the year, is highly unusual. So that's why we kind of went ahead with it. And yeah, you can't find anything online really about people doing it in the snow. They all kind of advise against doing it. So just gonna get a little walk in and then turn around. We just passed some other people who look like they're going the same way as us, but they also might have a guide. And currently it's hailing.
Well, I think it's just the snow from the trees.
Well, that was a lot.
The wind's shaking it off.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, yeah, it is the snow, hey?
Yeah, you can see.
Let me see. There it is. That looks so cool. A lot of it is melting though. I don't know if that's good.
Well, we're still pretty low.
Yeah. Our landscape has literally changed so drastically, but this is so beautiful. Look at this.
And we're not even like cold. We're just wearing like t-shirts and little thermal underwear.
Yeah, I only put this jacket back on so I didn't get like wet from the snow that's falling like just off the trees. And like, I'm hot. Like, it's probably bad that I'm sweating. I feel like a child. Like, this is all so amazing to me. But our plan is to keep going until...
Basically, till we have to walk through the snow.
Yeah.
And just our judgment.
Good judgment, better judgment. Yeah. The main thing is we don't want to get our feet wet.
Feet wet, too much snow that we can't see the path, or we just get really cold.
Really cold, yeah. Then we'll turn around and... we don't know.
Yeah. What'd you get there?
Crocodile. If I could yodel. We've encountered ice and it is very slippery, so this might be the point where we need to turn around. But we've been seeing some little animal tracks in the snow. And also there's a lot of footprints, which I don't know if are from today, but there's definitely been people here. And if they weren't here, it would have been very hard to find the path because it's kind of the only melted spot around. That's the path we're following. Very icy, but it's not that far to the peak, it's just very steep. So we're going to see how the conditions are. Our feet are currently still dry. The only thing is we are slipping a little bit with the ice. So we're going to take it as it comes and see how we go. We have got and collected about 4 or 5 dogs. Oh,
Hello.
hello. You are so adorable. Do you want a pat too?
Alright.
Okay. We've come across some people and they said basically this bit which we're on is like the hardest bit and then it gets easier on the way
I think
down
it might
to
get a little
Theth.
bit more hairy there, but the Theth side seems to be easier, so...
We're taking it a step at a time and see how we go. There's people up there. We think that's the pink, but we made it. So you can kind of see the path down there, and then we stopped by that little house, I think, and it would have come through all these trees and down from like right down along the riverbed there. We were going to stop for lunch on the top of the mountain, however, a pack of dogs smelt the sausage Alex was trying to eat and they all like huddled around us and we're like, oh, maybe not right now. But we are currently on our way down to Theth. The going is much easier, the path is currently free of ice and snow, and we have a beautiful view. Check this out.
Ooh la la.
We found somewhere to sit, and this is the lunch situation. We've got some bread, cheese, tomato, there's an egg and cucumber in there. This sausage is yum.
Cheese is very salty and cheesy.
But look at our view. Driver said we've done 10.4 kilometres. It's taken us about 5 hours, but we're like nearly there pretty much.
To Theth, I mean we're going pretty low, but to Theth I'd say another like hour or 2.
It's okay, we're doing better than I thought, especially with the conditions.
I mean we've been walking pretty slow because it's so slippery and we have shitty shoes on. So
But
you can 100% do this quick in summer with proper gear.
yeah.
Like, and we're taking easy, stop and watch dogs and
Oh, we've stopped
And
so many times
take pictures and play in the snow.
and let people pass.
Yeah.
We literally built a snowman. This is a vibe.
A snow
Half
nonsense.
man. A snow cyclops.
Yeah.
Laptop. What's it called?
Desktop background.
Yeah. Basically sled down this hill that was like so icy. Look at it. But hopefully we're on flat ground now. I fell over once, Alex fell over once, but we're okay. Alex loves a sketchy bridge. Which beam?
See these two? Like, it felt pretty strong, but you can literally see.
Through the gaps. Theth is down there.
What do you think?
It's very cool. I don't know why I'm whispering. Very cool. It's such a different climate up at the top of the mountain to down here. Like, we were expecting it to be so much colder, but we're kind of chilling. And less people at the moment. So we have passed a few have passed us, but it's very nice walking by yourself. It's very quiet. Very peaceful. There's not even like really animal sounds.
No, it's so quiet.
Or like noise pollution or anything. But yeah, my legs are starting to hurt a little bit, but we're nearly there. We can do it. Let's go. We just heard a very loud sound, and it like sounded like thunder, but
A lot like thunder.
but it was like very long and very loud, so we're not sure if it actually was.
Well, I don't know anything else it could be.
But we're in very like tree covered area, so we can't even really see the sky right now. But there's like less and less snow as we go. We're getting close.
I mean, there's
Think
no
about
snow really anymore.
2 hours away, maybe a bit less.
Maybe a bit less. It's quite lovely though.
It is. We can see houses. We can hear the little bells from sheep or cows or something. We're coming down a really, really windy gravel path that's very steep, but I can taste it. I can feel it. Look at that. All the little houses are so cutesy. This is the path we're working with.
Very windy, but
We're nearly there. We just made it to our accommodation. It's a nice sight for sore eyes,
might be.
if we can figure out which one is for us.
Why?
I'll check the Strava and see how far we walked and how long it took us. Do a little breakdown.
Right there.
That is a nice view. We got to our hotel. It's very good, very good. I'm excited to have a shower and go to bed. But dinner's at 6:30, so we'll stay awake till then. So I'll put the little Strava map thing here, but I'm pretty sure the total time, so we left at 7:44 a.m. this morning and we got here at 3:45.
Yeah.
And so total moving time on Strava was 5 hours 15 minutes, which is pretty good. But we did take a lot of breaks and everything, so I think the total from end to end took about 8 hours.
Yeah, but we're also a bit out of the way, so
Yeah.
we would have added maybe even up to an hour just to get
To
this.
walk to the start of the trailhead and then from the end of the trail to
Yeah.
our accommodation.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the total Ks? It was just shy of 17. I think.
16.8 kilometres, I believe. And I think it was about 952 kilometres of elevation? No, metres.
No.
Metres. 952 metres of elevation up to the top. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. I'm definitely feeling it now that I've stopped moving. But it feels good. Very cool. I just want to say that the Theth side of the hike did not have any sign about the weather conditions, so only our side, like when we left from Valbonë, had a warning about the snow and the ice. So I think it's more of like the national parks is kind of covering if anything happens to anyone up there, basically, like they can't get blamed. So that's why I believe that sign was there. We saw like at least 50 people on the trail at the top of the mountain or going up as we were coming down. So it wasn't actually closed like the sign said. We only saw about 2 guides as well, but everyone was like either very well prepared, or even some people had similar conditions as us, like with sneakers, or I think I saw some with Air Force Ones still going up in the ice and the snow. Definitely don't recommend it, but it is manageable, and I think as long as you do it to your own ability and you stay safe about it, it should be alright. But yeah, I just want to say that.
This is so good. Yes.